So, frozen exploration, complete the exploration quest, the Song of Ice and Steel. I mainly need to like rush through all these because I need to do them on my friend's account as well, because before this thing ends. So, the Song of Ice and Steel hit the up half-life chamber. Though buried deep beneath the snow, the rusted iron bird still longs to sing. Oh, that's a cool looking icon over there. Oh, okay, it's not here, I see. It's like somewhere underground. Actually, how do we even get there? Oh, okay, it's from over here. Let's go. Alright, here we are. Okay, keep going further, I guess. Oh, we can't use the bike. That's interesting. I didn't even know there was a cavern here and I did all the exploration. Oh. Talk to the shivering researcher. This is horrifying. Is that bird ever going away? Who are you? Stay back! Don't eat me! Huh? Thank goodness. I thought that Chronoblight was diving at me. Didn't expect to see anyone here. Are you a Star Torch Academy student? Or... never mind. I've been surveying the Frostlands for a month now, and still no word on when I can head back. Better focus on not dying first. What is this place? What is a Chronoblight? Chronoblights are powerful exoswarm. They resemble a kind of ancient raptor once native to this land. And this opening next to us leads to the up half-life chamber, one of the few large-scale research installations in the Frostlands. It allows us to research prehistoric life frozen beneath the ice. Because of staff shortages, it hasn't operated for years. The Research Institute was recently launched a reconstruction project, and I was part of the first survey team. But the moment I arrived, a Chronoblight barged in. I need to understand its behavior patterns before the reconstruction can continue. It's been 4 system hours. Why won't it leave? So it was... I didn't even see a message. Message? What message? I may scare easily, but I won't shirk responsibility. I don't call for backup unless absolutely necessary. So no, I didn't send any wasteland message. That said, if you're kind enough to offer help, I won't stop you. One more encounter with that bird, I might just lose it. If you have a good solution, I'll make sure to thank you properly. Okay, so we need to fight the bird. Is that the purple? Or actually is probably the red one. The red one is the exoswarm looking one. The purple one is the more organic looking one. Okay, I wasn't expecting this much space. I didn't... Wait, there are living creatures here? Yep, this is the red one. That bird is humongous! Oh, it's been spotted! It's trying to get away! Oh wait, that's Rover, not Abby. Let's go after... Why is it blue now? Am I seeing things, or did that giant bird just transform? No, I'm confused about that as well. It's an animal in the forest and a machine on the ice. It seems to be powering up. This is not good. I don't even know where the road is. No path ahead! Jump! Hurry! Watch the lightning! That strike was right next to my face! I swear I can almost smell something burning. Oh no, it's a dead end! We can grab those rings! Oh, okay, we need to take this path. Why are we upside down now? My head's spinning. Oh yeah, this is some trippy shit. Okay. Oh? Are we flying? Huh. Dude, Abby literally can levitate. Why is he so surprised? Healing complete. Okay. He flew off that way! What a total path of destruction! No wonder they ditched the facilities. Huh? Someone's over there! Child of soul, the eye through which the Roya behold the world. You are home at last. Child of soul? The eye of Roya? Are you the one who sent the message? Soul must still watch over us, else one lost in the biting frostland winds would have never been seen. Greetings. The message earlier was indeed from me. Why are you here and what did your message mean? I am a shepherd. Not long ago, I came to the Frostlands and guided many exoswarm back to the Exostrider. But then, I noticed a chronoblight that had strayed from the flock. The one I just ran into? Yes, that is the one. Every other exoswarm answered the call, except for this child. Once the others had fulfilled their purpose, I followed it, curious as to where it was going. Ever since it left the flock, it has easily lost its balance, turning volatile and easily enraged. Until one day, I noticed traces of void storm contamination on it. That's why it lost control. No, I believe some of its consciousness remains. What makes you say so? Unlike other rampaging exoswarm, it didn't destroy everything in its path, and it kept moving in one direction. I guess it either has like some family, or maybe it wants to go home. I decided to follow it further, and it eventually led me here. You now stand on land where the royal ancestors once lived in ages past. In those distant times, the royal lived within a flourishing forest known as Aemeath Forest, and the chronoclaws ruled the skies above. Now the lands lie frozen. The royal dwell beneath the earth by the light of the reactor drive, and the chronoclaws have vanished, leaving only exoswarm that mimic their form. Oh, maybe the chronoclaw wants to go home. So you're saying this chronoblight is trying to go home? Yes, I can think of no other reason for it to return here. But it tried to attack me earlier. I believe there must be a reason. At least it has never harmed me. It seems that you, like me, still harbor doubts. Then let us go to its side, shall we? I, too, wish to know what has truly happened to it. Okay, track the chronoblight. Before ice and snow sealed this land, the chronoclaws stood at the apex of all predators. But just as the great trees were entombed in the permafrost, the once supreme raptors now survive only in bodies of steel borrowed from the exostrider. Oh no. It's huge, what the fuck? We're like the size of his thigh. Child, why? It can't hear you anymore. I don't even know where the bird went. Okay, it's still heading off though. It got away, but it looks like it left something behind. What brought force of the awakening? It was that child's work. I don't know, is this a research facility? Oh, wow. Whoa. Whoa. What happened? Holy shit. This is insane. What is this place? How forest is awakening. Such a thing can only be achieved by the exostrider. Only it knows what the land of the royal ancestors was truly like. The elders of our people have long said that this frozen remnant of Aemeath Forest was once our homeland. All of this was that Chronoblight's doing. It was trying to restart these facilities, to recreate the forest. Can it truly be restored? Before we entered this place, I met a researcher. He claimed that these facilities possess the power to reshape an entire ecosystem. My intuition tells me this is beyond human capability. The Research Institute must have drawn upon the Exostrider's power. That does sound suspicious. Let's investigate this facility. The bioprinter. Oh, so it's printing bio-organic material. Hey, this thing smells like that huge furnace that fell from the sky. Yeah, the reactor drive. Then this must be part of the Exostrider. That explains everything. This facility was originally part of the Exostrider, much like the exoswarm themselves. That's why the Chronoblight could activate it. But it still attacked us! That was because it's contaminated by the Void Storm. Yes, I wonder where it has gone now. Rover, may I ask a favor of you? If you uncover any clues regarding its whereabouts, would you be willing to inform me? Wait, isn't there like this section? We're really close to like this other cave where the chronoblights also fly there. Even if it has been contaminated, I wish to see it one last time. Such is my duty as a shepherd to the exoswarm I once tended. Of course, I do not presume to speak for the exostrider, but for the exoswarm, and for that chronoblight, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Then I shall wait for your message and continue my search for it nearby. Until we meet again. Aww. That's so sweet. What the hell? Wait, that's it? Oh, it's like a part 1 and part 2. No wonder that part was like locked. It has been some time. Do you still remember me? The chronoblight I once guided was contaminated by a void storm and vanished in an ice cavern. Deep within the cavern, I discovered a new path. I have a sense it may be deeper, somewhere deeper down that path. If you're available, may I trouble you to come here? Yeah. It's, is he right there? Wait, give me a second. There you are. I didn't know that these two quests were linked. It's good to see you again. Thank you for coming all this way. You discovered a new path? Yes, it is nearby. I have a feeling that the chronoblight might be somewhere along the path. There's no time to lose. Let's go. Head deeper into the cave. Oh, so it's not? No, it literally is. It is. This is the area I was thinking about. Because there's I remember exploring this area and I think there was like 2 chronoblights here. This is exactly the area I was thinking about. Alright. Yes, here. Exactly here. This way! We can definitely smell that big bird from here. I only hope the child has not come to harm. Oh, how do we... I explored this area before the quest. Look at all these trees! Not frozen at all! But why is it still freezing cold here? Oh, this is the platformer section. I was wondering why I couldn't turn the camera. These trees are not... Okay, same thing. These plants appear real, yet to the touch, they're unbearably cold. It feels as though they're simulated, as though they're projected images. What we're seeing is a simulation. The trees are still frozen in the permafrost. I see. So the Exostrider's power has recreated a vision from the past. The Research Institute must be gathering data from these simulated environments to observe and study Lahai Roy as it once was. Let's continue. No, it's really interesting how they made this 2D. They made this a 2D platformer, but you can also explore it in 3D. That's really interesting. Looks like the box is in our way. Maybe you can yank it aside with a grapple. This box is identical to the... Okay, I missed that. That's a dead end. That tree may serve as a bridge. Tipping over. The trunk has formed a bridge. Such bridges still exist in Bajar Woods today. Rover is so fucking tiny. Yeah, Abby, you should have told me about the spikes earlier. Yikes! It's all spots down there. My feet hurt just looking at them. But you fucking levitate. There's another box over there. We could make use of it. This is kind of skiing. No, wait. This is ice skating. Up we go! I cannot do the Abby voice. This cavern goes way deeper than I thought. Look at how high we are. A path forest was no ordinary forest. In ancient times, it lay within a frigid fjord. I don't even know what that word is. Of something tree networks? Tacit discourse are here too? Should we consider another route? Relax, Rover's got this. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Abby. There's one more over there. Oh, yay. Ooh, is that how we got the skin? That's cool. Or can we find them in the overworld? There's a giant bird. If I'm not mistaken, this is the one we followed. Yeah, the shape-shifting one. That is so cool. What the fuck? this really the same one? It's gone completely wild. Ah, watch out! The contamination is worsening. It's in great pain. May I ask one more thing of you? Please, end its suffering. Leave it to me. It would be really cool if they just played the Rover voice line here. Because Rover has a voice line, just leave it to me. They should have just played it. They already have it pre-recorded anyway. Yeah, I defeated it with an axe. That's perfect. Unfrozen hope. Oh, that's not the thing. Where is Scaviz? My condolences. It never meant to harm us. It is free now. Yes. I keep asking myself, why did it choose to return here after the contamination took hold of it? To avoid harming you, to protect the exoswarm. If that were its intent, it could have fled far, away from me and from the exoswarm. So it must have had another reason. Exoswarm are part of the exostrider. To return to the exostrider is to return to one's origin, a homecoming. But it was contaminated by the void storm. But its frequency had already been destabilized by the void storm. Returning to the exostrider could have brought unpredictable consequences. Yes, and to protect the exostrider, it could not follow the others on that path. But for an exoswarm that has lost the exostrider its origin, does it still have a home? That's why it returned to Aemeath Forest. This forest was its home. Yes, it has lost its place as an exoswarm, yet that was not all it was. It had taken the form of the ancient Chronoclaws and lived by its instincts. In that sense, it truly was a Chronoclaw. It still sought a place of return. It still wished for a home. And that place was this forest. By returning home, it kept the others safe and from the Voidstorm contamination. Even contaminated, it was still trying to help the Exostrider. I feel like that there was something a bit wrong with that cutscene, because Rover's the one talking, but he's the one with all the gesturing. I'm not sure I get all of it, but it sounds like the big bird. Sorry, the Chronoblight was a kind fella. Yes, it remained faithful to its purpose. Thanks to you, I was able to understand its true intent. You have my gratitude. As a shepherd, I have come to the Frostlands countless times to guide Exoswarm back to the Exostrider. But this journey with you, and with that Chronoblight, has been an experience I have never known before. I shall carry this journey with me always. Through you, I have found a new clarity in my calling as a shepherd, and a far deeper understanding of both Exoswarm and Exostrider. If you ever have the time, come back and visit this place again. I will do the same. That child, I wanted to know. This place is our home. We are home now. This is such a surprisingly sad story. This was like a 10-minute quest line. It was like, I am sad. I am genuinely sad for this poor bird that wanted to go home and it couldn't go home. It couldn't go home because it would just hurt the Exostrider. Oops, I am so sorry about that. I am so sorry about that, Fox. It wanted to go home and it couldn't go home, so it tried to find another home. It went back to its original home. It went back to its roots. And honestly, it hits very hard after doing Aemeath's portion because it's just a reminder of... It's just a reminder of Aemeath. She did her best. And then she died. She did her best. She knew what she wanted to do and she died for it. I don't know. Everything in Lahai Roy just makes me sad now. Especially because it's in a very similar position to Aemeath. She was like a normal person and then now she's like an exoswarm. And this poor dude was like originally a Chronoclaw, and then Exostrider had no choice but to like convert them into Chronoblights in order to preserve like some remaining essences of what the animals once were, and it just did its best. And it just wanted to go home and it couldn't because it was already dead from the beginning. And it's sleeping. I don't want to bother it. Yeah, I'm just sad now. I'm just gonna like accompany this dude, I guess. I think I killed the Chronoblight already, the Chronoclaw, but you know, I'm just gonna like let this one chill in peace. I'm actually wondering how the lore of it works, because some Chronoclaws, obviously, like, they still retain their Chronoclaw form without the Exostrider's influence, so, like, why did the Exostrider convert them anyways? Because it's, like, the mammoths, right, and the other creatures, they don't exactly have their more organic-looking counterparts. But the Chronoclaws do. The Chronoclaws and the Chronoblights are the only ones with this, like, past organic and present mechanical contrast between their forms. Maybe they managed to like escape some. They managed to like survive because they can fly. So they weren't exactly doomed like mammoths that completely converted into mechanical life forms by the Exostrider. Oh man, I'm just gonna be sad for a little while longer, I guess. The music isn't helping. Okay, the music is very, very sad. It has a very sad, nostalgic feeling. And it has also like a sense of like finality to it, like this is what happens, you can't do anything to change it, this is already the end. You can't change something that has already happened. Well, I hope he has a nice sleep.